boys, so we're up here at my camp, you know. I come up here a lot over the summer, but first time I've actually had a friend up here. We're down here doing some minnow trapping. So I think it's like 9:30, quarter 10, and got some lights out here and everything. The dock's in rough shape. If you want to, you know, show them around the dock, but that's okay. The water's looking. Oh, look at this. This is pretty cool. I don't know if Caden's camera can pick up on this, but look at all the crayfish hanging on the side of the dock. Over here, look at all of them. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll try here and then go over here tomorrow.
We're up here for the whole weekend, so we can.
Yeah, it's Friday night right now, by the way. We're here until like Sunday afternoon. Oh, jeez. Also, lots of squirrels up here. Like, we got major issues with squirrels. I set one of those massive rat traps that they have to kill them squirrels, because I've caught some in there before and they've, you know, chomped them right on the head and boom, boom, dead. But one of them ran off of my traps. I was up here 3 weeks ago, and one of them ran off of my trap. I set it and then came up here tonight and it's gone. So yeah, we gotta find that tomorrow. But also this, something I'm not worried about this. All right, look right down here. Look at all the crawfish. So like I'm saying, I usually drop on the other side, but like, boy, that's a lot of crawfish not to drop it in there. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'd say go right here.
So I'm just gonna tie it up right here just so it doesn't, you know, I don't know, just so I can keep track of it. But I'll come back here in the morning. Like I said, like, there's a lot of crayfish right here, but I usually trap on that side and I go a lot deeper than we are right now. Like, that's only like 3 feet in the water. I'm usually over there in, you know, water I can't touch in. We're gonna keep it on this side for the night, but also, like I said, we have tomorrow night. So if that doesn't work, we'll throw it in on the other side. That should be good. Sunday we can do a catch and cook too with those. So, I mean, we'll be here until like noon time, hopefully at least. So, yeah, sounds good. I'm thinking go down in the cove, if anything. There's a lot of docks down the cove. Dude, the water level's already dropped. Water's usually up to there. And it's gonna get even lower too. It comes down to like here. Honestly, I don't think we have any in there. One, and a few minnows.
Oh, those are big minnows.
Yeah, I told you. And then one crawfish. Let's just keep those in there and throw it in on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That'll work. Oh, dumb one. Yeah. Oh, we're good. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, come here. Now stay off my lawn. That was a lot more exhilarating than the one earlier. You should have seen that. The one earlier, they were down here, and they were a little bit bigger than that. And I picked one up, and it started squealing like that one did. See, that one calmed down in a second, but the other one I tossed back within like 5 seconds. Started squealing really loud, and that one Mom didn't really care. The other one, she puffed up her wings and started coming towards me, so I dropped him. And she was hissing at me, and then that was pretty funny. It's currently like 6:30, and here's our plan. We're gonna go cusk fishing for tonight, which is my brother has that rod out there, and here's what we got for cusk fishing. We got the rod out there, and we got that big smelt in the trap. We're gonna cut it in half and hook her on here, and then we're gonna leave this out overnight with the cusk on it, or the dead minnow on it. We're gonna throw this out there wicked far, and then set this on a nail, so you can just free line like 800 yards to his heart's content. 600 yards to his heart. This is my ice cream. This is what we're using for crayfish tonight. We're gonna put a little piece of like the tail end of a minnow on here, and then they're all up and down my dock at night. So we'll drop it down in front of them, and they'll pinch onto it. Then you just yank them up, and then I'm gonna go fill this water with bucket. Fill this bucket with water, and we can drop everything in here that we get. So this is what we're catching them on. This is a ripped up piece of a minnow. So we're just throwing them on here, and then if Caden goes over and looks at the bucket, we're fairly successful so far. There's a lot of them in there, but basically
We're gonna start
the
losing
waves are
light
getting
quick.
bad right now. But this isn't even prime time. We're gonna do a catch and cook with this. So basically, I can't see very well right now. If I just drop it down on the bottom and wait till I feel something tugging on it a little bit, and then I just pull it up slowly, and once it gets out of water, I just fling them up on the dock. Alright guys, so we're gonna go inside for a bit. It's getting a little too dark. It's like in between really dark and light right now.
It looks way lighter on the camera. It looks like
Yeah.
daytime, just so you know.
Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks really light on the camera, but it's actually really dark out right now. And so I got this on here. This is what I've been using. But we have quite the collection. There's a lot. There's like a pile of 3 right there.
They're pretty big too.
So those are in there. We got our line right here. That's gonna sit out and get nice and stinky. We got another one over there. That's gonna sit out and get nice and stinky. We're gonna wait down here until it gets really dark and the fish and the crawfish start clinging to the side like they were last night. We're gonna bring a big flashlight down, and then we're gonna start catching those. And then we'll jump right into the cusk fishing. After we're done with a lot of crayfish, we'll leave those out here for the night. And then for cusk fishing, we have the hand line, which, if you come down here, oh, real quick, the spinning line we're gonna put, there's a big old minnow in there, huge one, that we're gonna cut in half, throw it out there. And then we're just gonna leave it here for the night. The spool of line, I'm just gonna unreel a lot of it, chuck it out there as far as I can, and then we'll set it right on that hook, or that nail, sorry. And yeah, should be a good night. Just getting started. Are you recording?
Yep.
Alright guys, so we're coming back down here. It's later now. It is, hold up, let me check it out. 8:24. So, coming back down here.
It should be on the ramp now.
Hopefully. But last night, I don't know if Caden got a video of that, but there was a bunch of them just sitting on the dock. I mean, like dozens upon dozens. And it was crazy. I never seen that, honestly. It was like 10 o'clock at night when we, or 9:30 at night when we saw that yesterday. But 8:30, they should start be lining up. And we still got the whole bunch in there. So even if we don't catch many more, oh well. It's been a good night.
Right there.
Yeah, I don't think they like the light.
Keep it right there.
Can I move it?
There you go. That's how it's done. I got that one on camera good.
Okay.
Can we get 2? Can we get 2?
No, I just go for the big one. Got him? Nice. I'll take him over. You can keep fishing. Look at that one. That's a good one too.
Dude, there's some meaty claws on some of those.
We might want to start pulling out the little ones and just go for big ones. Do you want to?
No, I think we're good. This is kind of fun, even if we throw something back. So I've got this. The line's in my pocket. I've just been hand lining this entire time. But if Caden wants to come over and take a look at this, we're sitting pretty well right now, boys. We kind of got a full feast in there, if we're being honest. We got some meaty boys in there.
That one's big.
Yeah, we might have to get rid of some of the tiny ones.
Oh, look at that one underneath there. Oh, look at that one.
Yeah. Look at the bait. It's mangled. That's all we're doing, though. She stinks, and they're liking it, so. That's all we can
Hey,
ask
Parker,
for.
look at this spider.
We're gonna keep our best 10-ish and keep them in the bait trap for the night, just so they always got fresh water moving in and out. And whatever's in here, we'll just throw it back in. But yeah, it was a good night. Okay, let's start picking and choosing.
That's a good one.
That's definitely
Hey.
coming.
Right here, Parker.
That is a keeper boy. So is that. And
Right there.
That's the one right there. Look at that one.
oh, that
two
one's
right
only
there.
one clawed. We can
Hey.
get rid of
that
him.
one in there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach into that thick of a. Oh, right there.
We don't need the rocks in there.
Oh, that one got me. Oh yeah, we can take the rocks out now.
I really see how many we got. We could have kept going too.
Oh, there's one more we should get and then throw them out. Be gone.
There's another good one. No, right there on the corner. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a whole bunch of good ones. Oh, this guy's trying to make a break for it.
I'm saying that's good, mate. I'm saying that's good. You ready?
like 30 right there.
All right, boy.
Some of us have big claws on them. That one's a nice one.
But this is
Watch out for your
actually
fishing
beautiful.
line over there.
There we go.
Ooh,
You can
this
drop
is
it in.
content.
Okay. So this is the
Right there.
second cusk line.
This is where we need, like,
Do the backbone again.
Yeah. The two lights with the two lights in the living room. It looks like
You're just gonna have to whip that out as far as you can.
Yep.
It's not gonna be far.
a few.
I'm thinking I can make it work.
That
That was a good one.
That was really
Wouldn't
good.
that just sink to the bottom
You're
and
good.
get hooked on a rock?
Nope. That's what it's meant to do, is sink to the bottom.
the nearest rock in here.
It actually looks kind of tight.
That's what I was thinking.
Really tight.
Nope.
Nothing.
I think something took the bait. Something did take the bait. Eat it right off. I thought I felt something tugging on it first.
Alright.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
no, that's
successful.
That one's tight too. Is that something? Oh no.
Oh, no, we're all good. Got some minnows in there for them to snack on. This is today's lunch, boys. Buttery. Welcome back to another episode of Aunt Debbie's Kitchen. We're making crayfish today. So here's the plan. Hopefully they'll fit. Oh yeah, they'll fit in here. So we're gonna throw all the crayfish in here, and then we'll just run them under cold water and just like put salt on them. I don't know if you should do that or not, but I read that on Google, so that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna put them in there with the boiling water. Onion salt, garlic salt,
Regular salt.
regular salt and pepper. You want to?
Yep.
Butter. Shells dish. It's looking like a good setup so far. And then, hold up. Throw a lot on this. Hopefully it'll taste pretty good. Well, this is our loadout. Should get cooking in a bit. Should be a good time.
I want to talk to her. Then I should do the decoration.
Boom.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got them in the cold water and all cooled down. They're kind of just chilling now. And we got the water boiling over there, so I think we're looking good right now. So we're almost boiling, but I'm going to put a little bit of salt in here. Alright.
Big Jimmy's gonna cook Big Jimmy.
So, and we're looking good. Should be ready in just a minute. We toss them in there. And we're going to put garlic salt and put some garlic salt on there after. It should taste good. And onion salt. And we're going to microwave some butter to dip them in. So, should be hopefully good. I've only done this one time before, but these are some bigger ones, so it should be good.
Mini Big Jimmy.
Okay, so we got all the crayfish here. We already rinsed them off, but just to be sure. So these are gonna be pretty fresh, boys. All right. So we got the water out of there. This water's pretty much boiling now.
That was boiling fast boil.
So hopefully that'll be good. Those can boil up and we'll get to good eating. Only been in here like 3 minutes, but those are some bright red crawfish. I don't know if you can see. And they're actually smelling pretty good. Now, I think you guys saw earlier, we caught a lot more, but we kept the main biggest ones. Right over here. They actually smell fairly decent. Put some garlic salt in there, so we need salt on them. And then salt and pepper to cook them with. I mean, you can tell where the big ones are at. I thought they were supposed to be stiff. You sure those are cooked enough? Yeah. Alright, So I started off first with one of the. He's still moving. I'm just kidding. So let's see. We heard this from a guy one time that if you pull out this, everything gross will come out with it. So let's test that theory. That would be false. Perfect. It actually does smell like lobster. I know y'all can't smell that, but. All right, boys. Here's our first
I would.
test subject. We got the butter right here.
Minecraft editing.
Cheap lobster, honestly.
Free
It
lobster.
really isn't that bad. It does taste like lobster.
Small lobster.
Yeah, it tastes like really cheap and small lobster. But it was cheap. We tied a hook to a line last night and caught them all. So, it's actually pretty good. Let's time lapse the rest of this meal and talk to you guys when we're done. Alright, boys. So, finished almost all of them besides like 3 claws that were really small. Got our applesauce butter here. It was actually pretty good. It was kind of a pain to get them all open, but we're going to go have some actual lunch now because I'm wicked hungry. So, we'll see y'all outside for dumping these out. So, overall, I'd say they just tasted like lobster. And honestly, they were pretty fun to catch last night with all the ones we caught. It's a fun thing to do if you're bored some night. But I think it was too big of a pain to actually make a meal out of them. Because we caught all those. We didn't buy them from the store. I think if you buy them from the store, big ones, they might actually be good. They actually do taste pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes
Like I
like
said,
it tastes good.
It's a pain for how small some of the. Oh jeez. It's a pain for how small some of those are. So okay, so we have some friends over at our camp right now. So we didn't get much footage inside, or good footage, but that's okay. But that was the crayfish catch and cook. Hopefully we're gonna come out here at my camp next year, and Kate and I are gonna get some trolling done. I caught almost a 4-pound salmon out of here last time I went trolling, so it was a good time. But I probably won't be back up here for the whole winter, so we'll see you guys back up here next year. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the crayfish catch and cook. Don't forget to like and subscribe.